Hello friends and welcome back to Kurt Berglund's Baseball World. Today we are continuing our 1983 Chicago White Sox replay and we are up to April 29th. This is the 18th game of the White Sox season. They are 10-7 coming into today's game. This is the concluding leg of a road trip that is ending with a two-game series starting today in Toronto. The opposing pitchers will be Richard Dotson for the visiting White Sox, and he'll be opposed by Luis Leal for the Toronto Blue Jays, so it's a battle of right-handers. The White Sox currently sit with a record of 10-7. They are one game out of first place in the American League Western Division. They are one game behind their pace of real life, so it's been kind of an inconsistent start, but the White Sox were pretty inconsistent in real life, or as the kids like to say, IRL, in 1983 until almost the start of the second half when they started to put things together. So we'll see how today goes. White Sox versus Blue Jays at Exhibition Stadium in Toronto. Thanks for joining me. Let's get to today. Oh, and don't forget to check out channel membership. In the link for the description of this video, you get discounts, free stuff, exclusive videos, all sorts of stuff going on that side of the channel. Just follow the link in the description for the video to find out all the info. And now, let's get to today's starting lineups. For the visiting White Sox, Rudy Law leads off in center field. Carlton Fisk bats second and catches. Harold Baines will bat third in right field. Greg Luzinski bats fourth at DH. Greg Walker bats fifth at first base today. Ron Kittle bats sixth in left field. Vance Law bats seventh. He'll play third. Scott Fletcher bats eighth. He'll play short. And Julio Cruz will bat ninth and play second base. On the mound is Richard Dotson. On the 1983 season, Richard Dotson had 35 starts, 8 complete games, 1 shutout. He was 22-7 with a 3.23 earned run average. For the Blue Jays, I'm stealing Dave Collins' 1982 card. He will lead off in left field. Damaso Garcia will bat second at second base. Willie Upshaw bats third at first base. Cliff Johnson bats fourth. He'll be the DH. Ernie Witt bats fifth. He'll catch. Lloyd Mosby bats sixth. He's in center. Rance Mulliniks bats seventh. He's at third. Jesse Barfield bats eighth. He will play right. And Alfredo Griffin bats ninth. He will be at second base. On the mound, it's Luis Leal. On the 1982 season, Luis Leal had 35 starts, 7 complete games, 1 shutout, 13-12 record with a 4.31 earned run average. Alrighty, so we are ready to go in Toronto on the slick AstroTurf of Exhibition Stadium. And Rudy Law stands in. Did not tell you, but should have, that Richard Dotson's record on the replay is 1-2. All right, here we go. Rudy Law against Luis Leal. And we are underway in Toronto with a ground ball hit to Rance Mulliniks at third. He picks it and fires to Willie Upshaw for out number 1. Here's Carlton Fisk. Leal kicks and deals. This is grounded to Alfredo Griffin at shortstop. And we got to check his fielding rating. That is a 13. He throws in the dirt, and Willie Upshaw cannot dig it out. So Fisk is safe on the E6. Now it's Baines. Infield at double play depth. The lights are on in Exhibition Stadium. The pitch is a base hit for Baines off the right-hander Leal. Going to third is Fisk. There's Sox at the corners with 1 out for Luzinski. Infield stays playing for 2. The pitch to the bull. Hey, struck him out with the broccoli cauliflower medley. Gas. Walker, 2 outs. Leal's delivery. Hit in the air to center. Driving Mosby back, but he does have room, and he puts it away for out number 3. The Sox fail to score in the first. And here come those Blue Jays, the growing and improving Blue Jays in 1983. Collins leads off, then Garcia, then Upshaw. The pitch from Dotson. Gonna be a base hit. Center field, Collins is aboard. Yeah. Okay, Garcia stands in. Infield playing for 2. Dotson the stretch, the delivery. There goes Collins. And the throwdown from Fisk to Cruz is in time to nail Dave Collins at second base on the attempted steal. Garcia is down in the count 0-1. Next delivery from Dotson, is a dribbler to the mound. Picked up by Richard Dotson. But he cannot make the play. It's an infield hit for Garcia. And Upshaw comes to the plate. 1 out, 1 on for Toronto. Dotson's delivery to Upshaw. Fly ball to left. On comes Kittle, and he makes the catch for out number 2. Here's Cliff Johnson with Garcia still at first. The pitch to Cliff is lifted in the air to left field, driving Kittle back almost to the warning track, but he's got room, and he puts it away for out number 3. We have no score in Toronto after 1. Dotson has been the White Sox most disappointing starter to this point. He cannot stop giving up the bases on balls. And so we'll see if that turns around in this ball game. Coming to the plate to lead off inning number 2. Leal kicks and deals to the White Sox left fielder. Base hit to left. Drops in front of Collins. He throws it back in. Vance Law comes to the plate with nobody out. Leal the stretch, and the delivery to the White Sox third baseman is strike 3. Strike 3. 2 strikeouts now for Leal. 1 out, 1 on, and Fletcher coming up. Leal the stretch, and the delivery is grounded to Damaso Garcia. He goes to Griffin for 1, and the relay to Upshaw is not in time. Fletcher beats the rapid first, and now it's Cruz. Leal's delivery to Cruz is grounded to Garcia one more time. He's going to go the short way to Griffin, and that'll retire the side in inning number 2. We've played an inning and a half in the books, and no score. The second, Ernie Witt, Lloyd Mosby, Rance Mullenix, a trio of left-handed batters coming up against Richard Dotson. We have no score. In Toronto, struck him out on the baked beans. Gas. Actually, Dotson's big pitch, I always thought was his slider. But, yeah, we'll go with the fastball. Mosby, the pitch. That's hit on the ground to Julio Cruz. He gloves it and throws to Greg Walker for the out. And there's 2 gone in the second. Now it's Rance Mullenix. Dotson kicks and deals. Base hit to left for Mullenix. 2 out single. That'll bring up Barfield. Some pretty wild splits for this guy in his career. But if you were a left-handed pitcher, look out. Dotson the stretch, the pitch. Hey, struck him out on a bender. There's the slider. We're going to the third, and we have no score between the White Sox and the Blue Jays. And for Chicago, in the third, it's the top of the order. Rudy Law, Carlton Fisk, Harold Baines coming. against Luis Leal. The pitch from Leal to Law is hit in the air to center. This is going to drive Mosby back. Rudy Law ate his Wheaties this morning, but Mosby makes the catch just before the track for out number 1. Now it's Fisk. He reached on an error in the third. The pitch to him. Ground ball, Damaso Garcia. And it's off his glove into short right field. Third hit for the White Sox. A single for Fisk. 1 out, 1 on for Baines. Leal the stretch and the delivery to Harold is a fly ball to right. Charging in is Barfield. Is he going to get there? 1-4, he does. He does not get there. Drops for a base hit. Stopping at second is Fisk, so the Sox have 2 on now with 1 out as Baines collects his second hit of the game. Now it's Luzinski, 0 for 1 for the Bull. Leal the stretch and the pitch to Luzinski. Line drive caught by Griffin. He goes to Garcia, and it's a line drive double play. Fisk too far off the base, can't get back. It's a 6-4 double play if you're scoring at home, and if you are, oh my goodness. We go to the bottom of the third. Griffin, Collins, and Garcia for the Blue Jays. No score. Got a good game going here. Toronto was an emerging team in 1983. You can see the foundation of their eventual playoff team in 85 and the team in 87 that had the American League Eastern Division Championship but lost it at the end to the Tigers. Dotson winds and deals to Alfredo Griffin. Ground ball, Cruz to his left. He gloves it and throws to Greg Walker for out number 1. Here's Dave Collins. Dotson winds and deals, and hey, smokes him with the pork and beans. Gas. 2 down in the third, and here's Damaso Garcia. Nobody aboard. Dotson winds and deals. Hit in the air. Left field, Ron Kittle into left center a few steps. It will make the catch for out number 3. It's Dotson's first 1-2-3 inning, and of course this will jinx him, but no bases on balls yet. So we'll see if that continues. We're scoreless after 3. It's Greg Walker, Ron Kittle, Vance Law, 5, 6, 7 coming for the Sox in the 4th. Hey, got him on a bender. Leal with his 3rd strikeout. And now it's Kittle. 1 gone in the 4th. Leal kicks and deals. Line drive. Nice play, Alfredo Griffin for out number 2. And now it'll be Vance Law with 2 outs and nobody aboard. Leal kicks and delivers. Ground ball. Hit to Willie Upshaw. He gloves it. He's going to take it himself to the bag, and that'll retire the Sox in the 4th as Leal counters Dotson's first 1-2-3 inning with Leal's first 1-2-3 inning. Dueling shutouts going here. The Blue Jays have the meat of the order coming up in the 4th. It's Upshaw, Johnson, and Witt. The pitch from Dotson to Upshaw is a base hit off the right-hander for Willie Upshaw, his first hit. Blue Jays' 4th hit of the game, all singles. Now it'll be Cliff Johnson as the Sox infield moves to double play depth. Dotson the stretch, the delivery to the big DH. Line drive right at Juice. Julio Cruz, he makes the catch, and Upshaw scrambles back to first in time. One down, one out, one on for the Blue Jays here in the bottom of the fourth. No score. Dotson the stretch and the delivery to Ernie Witt. Comebacker. Knocked down by Dotson. Picks it up. His only play is to first, and he makes it to retire Ernie Witt. Upshaw moves to second base, and now it's Mosby with 2 outs and a man in scoring position for the Blue Jays for the first time in this game with 2 outs in the bottom of the fourth. Dots on the stretch. The pitch to the 0-for-1 Lloyd Mosby. Ground ball. Julio Cruz cuts it off from going up the middle. Plants and throws to Greg Walker for the putout to end the Blue Jays' fourth. We go to the fifth, and both teams have what the little boy shot at, nothing. Scott Fletcher, Julio Cruz, and Rudy Law, 8-9-1 coming in the White Sox fifth. Fletch is 0-for-1. Leal kicks and delivers. Hit to center, but not deep. Coming in quickly is Lloyd Mosby, and he makes a nice running catch for out number 1. Julio Cruz up now. He's 0-for-1. I'm throwing dice all over the table. Cruz hits it to center and deep. Cruz ate his Wheaties. Back goes Mosby, and he makes the catch in front of the track for out number 2. Now it's Law with 2 outs and nobody aboard. The pitch from Leal. Hit to right. Dropping quickly in front of Barfield. Is it going to drop? It is going to drop. It's a base hit for Law with 2 outs. That'll bring up Fisk. Leal the stretch. Checks Law at first base. The pitch to Fisk. He takes it for a strike. There goes Rudy Law. The throwdown from Ernie Witt to Damaso Garcia is not in time. Law steals second. Fisk behind in the count 0-1. Here's the next delivery from Leal. Fisk is 1-for-2. The pitch to Carlton is hit to right, but not deep. Coming in a few steps is Barfield, and he puts it away for out number 3. We're halfway through this one, and we've decided nothing. We have a no score in Toronto. Mullenix, Barfield, and Griffin coming up for the Blue Jays in the fifth. Rance is 1-for-1. The pitch from Dotson to Mullenix is ball 4. He walked him. First walk of the game for Dotson. Leadoff walk. Barfield comes up now. Dotson the stretch and the delivery to Jesse is hit to center and deep. Might get out of here and off the wall. Rance Mullenix is on his horse. He is going to be waved around third. Here comes Barfield heading to third. Mullenix will score. The throw from Cruz goes to Vance Law, but it's late. Barfield slides in with a triple. It's 1-0 Blue Jays. The walk comes home to roost, and here's a Griffin. Sox infield is going to play back. The pitch from Dotson to Griffin. Ground ball, Julio Cruz. He gloves it and throws to Greg Walker for the putout as Barfield scores from third. 2-0 Blue Jays. And now Collins 1-for-2. Dotson kicks and delivers to Dave Collins. Ground ball into the hole. Fletcher knocks it down, picks it up, throws, and no play. Collins is safe on the infield hit. We'll bring up Garcia. And Collins at first with 1 out. Couple options going through the mind of Bobby Cox here. I don't know Yeah, I think they're going to put a play on. Let's see what we got here. Here we go. All right. Dots in the stretch. The pitch to Garcia. There's goes Collins. A 3 on Dotson's card. It's a 2 on Garcia's card. Ground ball hit to Greg Walker. Collins running with the pitch. He will advance to second. Walker's going to flip to Collins to Dotson covering. And there's 2 outs now as Collins moves into scoring position for Willie Upshaw. 1 for 2 for Willie today. Dotson the stretch, and the delivery to Upshaw is hit in the air to right. Here comes Harold Baines, and there go the Blue Jays. But they get 2 in the 5th on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We go to the 6th, and your score, Toronto 2 and Chicago nothing. It'll be the meat of the White Sox order coming up in the 6th. Baines, Luzinski, and Walker, lefty, righty, lefty. For the White Sox, Baines against Leal. Luis kicks and delivers to the White Sox right fielder. Hit on the ground to Damaso Garcia. He cuts it off from going up the middle and plants and throws to Willie Upshaw for out number 1 in the 6th. That's the bull. He's 0 for 2. The pitch from Leal. Ground ball Alfredo Griffin. From the hole, he throws to Upshaw, and they get the bull by 14 steps. And now it's Greg Walker. 0 for 2 for Walker today. The pitch is hit to right and deep, fair or foul down the line. Barfield warning track wall, and it's gone. A home run for Greg Walker. Cuts the Blue Jays lead in half. It's a 2-1 ball game now. Bringing up Kittle. Leal winds and deals to the 1 for 2. Ron Kittle, he struck him out. He humped up on that fastball. 4th strikeout for Leal. Ends the White Sox 6th, but they get a run back on a home run by Walker. Go to the bottom of the 6th. It's 2-1 Blue Jays. Good game. Johnson, Witt, and Mosby. 4, 5, 6 coming up in the Blue Jays' 6th inning. 0 for 2. Hey, struck him out on a bender. Dotson retires Johnson with his 4th strikeout. And now it's Witt. 0 for 2 for Ernie. The pitch. Witt swings and hits it in the air to left. Ron Kittle in his tracks is going to make the catch for out number 2. Lloyd Mosby coming up now. He's 0 for 2. Dotson winds and deals. Ground ball, Scott Fletcher. Crow hops and throws to Greg Walker, and that'll retire the Blue Jays in the 6th. We go to the 7th. It's 2-1 Blue Jays. Leal will face the bottom 3rd of the White Sox order. Vance Law, Scott Fletcher, Julio Cruz. Law is 0 for 2. The pitch from Leal is hit in the air to right. Coming in is Jesse Barfield, and he will make the catch for out number 1. Scott Fletcher is 0 for 2. Leal winds and deals to Scotty Fletch. He hits it in the air to center field. Mosby back a few steps, but he's got room, and he puts it away for out number 2. Leal has pitched an excellent ball game. He has not walked anybody. He has allowed 6 hits, 5 of them singles. Allowed a homer to Greg Walker, but pitched around an Alfredo Griffin error to avoid trouble in the 1st. Here's Cruz. Julio hits a ground ball to Alfredo Griffin, who charges hard and throws on the run to Willie Upshaw to retire the White Sox in inning number 7. So Leal comes back from giving up the homer in the 6th for a 1-2-3 7th. We go to the bottom of the 7th. It's 2-1 Toronto. Now it's Dotson's turn for the bottom of the order. Mullenix, Barfield, and Griffin, 7, 8, 9. For the Blue Jays in the 7th. The pitch to Rance Mullenix. Base hit off the right-hander Dotson. Now it's Barfield. And the rested White Sox bullpen is going to get to work for Tony La Russa. It'll be Augusto and Barojas, lefty-righty, double-barreled action, just the way Tony likes it whenever he's north of the border. And Barfield up 1 for 2. The pitch to Jesse. Hey, struck him out. Look at Richard Dotson humping up on the fastball. 5 strikeouts for Dotson. Griffin up now. 1 out, 1 on for the Jays. We're in the bottom of the 7th. 2-1 Toronto. Dotson the stretch. The delivery to Griffin. Ground ball, Scotty Fletcher. Off his glove. Wait a minute. Knocked it down, kept it on the infield. Mullenix will stop at second. 2 on for the Blue Jays now. Collins coming up. Garcia is in the on-deck circle. Collins at the plate. Dotson the stretch. Dave Collins is 2 for 3. The pitch to Dave Collins. Hey, struck him out on the upstairs broccoli cauliflower medley with a little nacho cheese. Gas. 2 down in the 7th, and now it's Garcia 1 for 3. Dotson looking to get out of trouble here in the 7th. The stretch, the delivery to Garcia, ground ball, Cruz. He's going to go the short way to Fletcher at second, and that's going to retire Toronto in inning number 7. So they threaten but don't score. We go to the 8th. It's Toronto 2, Chicago 1. Leal will flip to his B side, which means that we will soon be listening to Border Song by Elton John. And it's the top of the White Sox order. Law, Fisk, and Baines coming up. The Blue Jays bullpen is going to get active with lefty-righty double-barreled action, Roy Lee Jackson and Dave Geisel. Dave Geisel was a pretty hot Cub prospect for a few years and then went to Toronto and had a few good ones. Never really made it big, but he was big-time prospect news for the Cubs for about, 3 or 4 years. Spring training phenom. Okay, so Rudy Law 1 for 3. The pitch from Leal. Popped him up. This wouldn't be a home run in a phone booth. Rance Mullenix drifting into foul territory. Puts it away for out number 1. Now it's Fisk, 1 for 3 for Carlton today. Leal kicks and deals. Ground ball, Damaso Garcia. To his left, plants and throws to Upshaw for out number 2. Now it's Baines 2 for 3. Leal winds and deals to Harold Baines. Hit in the air to right. Jesse Barfield in his tracks puts it away for out number 3. That ends the White Sox 8th. We go to the bottom of the 8th. 2-1 Toronto. Dotson now on his B side and on a very short leash. Barojas and Augusto are ready in the bullpen. Randy Moffat is starting to throw in the Blue Jays pen as Jackson and Geisel take a seat. Upshaw, Johnson, and Witt coming, the 3, 4, 5 hitters in the Toronto 8th. The pitch. Ball 4 to Upshaw. That's going to bring up Johnson, and this might be Dotson's last batter. Sox infield moves to double play depth. Dotson, the stretch, and the delivery to Cliff Johnson is hit in the air to right and deep. Back goes Baines, warning track, wall, and makes the catch. One more biscuit for breakfast, and Cliff Johnson goes yard. Willie Upshaw hustles back to first base. There's one out and one on now for Witt. Gonna let him go. Here we go. Dotson against Witt. The pitch. Ball 4. Walked him. Now that's it. Here comes La Russa. Dotson pitched well. Cannot get a win, but he pitched well in this ball game. It's time for Juan Augusto to take on Lloyd Moseby for the lefty-lefty matchup. Dotson goes 7 1/3 innings, allows 8 hits. He walked 3, struck out 6, allowed 2 runs so far. But Upshaw at second and Witt at first are his responsibility. There is one out. We're in the bottom of the 8th. Juan Augusto in 1983, 39 games, 42 innings. He had a 2-2 record with 7 saves and a 4.10 earned run average. He is facing Witt, and I'm not going to hit for Witt. So it's a lefty-lefty matchup. Mullenix is on deck. The pitch from Augusto to Witt. Hey, struck him out. The broccoli cauliflower medley. Yes. Witt can't handle the high heat. Augusto gets him, and now it's Mullenix. And, oh no, I'm sorry. Read the wrong card, people. Read the wrong card. It's a walk to Moseby. Well, now the bases are dripping with Blue Jays, and Mullenix due, and he's not going to bat. We're going to get a pinch hitter for him. The Blue Jays are going to try and put the game away. The right-handed half of the platoon here is Garth Orge. Garth Orge played several positions, as you can see from his card, but he was the right-handed batting part of the third base platoon. Bases are loaded. Now, La Russa's coming out. He wants Barojas to face Orge. So Augusto is gone after giving up a base on balls to Lloyd Moseby, and now it's Barojas. Sox infield is going to play in Salome in 1983, 52 games, 87 innings, a 3-3 record, 12 saves, and a 247 earned run average. Orge was a 275 hitter. Barojas the stretch. The infield is in. The pitch. We have one out. This is hit in the air to left. Back goes Kittle near the track, makes the catch. Tagging is Upshaw. He will score. Kittle's throw comes to third base. Witt will hold at second. It's 3-1 Blue Jays. Now it's Barfield. 2 outs in the bottom of the 8th. Barojas the stretch, and the delivery to Jesse Barfield is hit to Greg Walker at first base. He's going to take it to the bag unassisted, and that will retire Toronto in the 8th, but they get a run on no hits. 3 bases on balls lead to a run for Toronto, and we go to the 9th with your score: Toronto 3, Chicago 1. Luzinski, Walker, and Kittle coming up in the White Sox 9th. Leal is back out, but the leash is short. Moffat is ready in the bullpen. Luzinski is 0 for 3. The pitch. Hey, struck him out. 5th strikeout for Leal. Look at the string Luis has put together. 8 in a row since the home run by Walker in the 6th. Walker up now. Getting late, White Sox. 1 out in the ninth, the pitch. And that's a base hit off the right-hander Leal. That'll bring up Kittle as the tying run, and here comes Bobby Cox. He's going to make a move, and it's going to be Randy Moffat for the save opportunity for the Blue Jays. All right, so Walker is at first. Kittle comes up. Leal went 8 1/3 innings, and strong ones they were. He allowed 7 hits, one of them a homer. That was the only extra base hit, in fact. No walks, struck out 5. He allowed 1 run so far. It was earned. Walker is his responsibility at first base. He cannot lose this game. He could win it. Kittle is up. I'll tell you about Randy Moffat in 1983. Randy Moffat, 45 games, 57 innings. He was 6-2 with 10 saves and a .377 earned run average. Bobby Cox had kind of a team bullpen thing going. But he's going with Moffat today. It's Kittle up with Vance Law on deck. Kittle is the potential tying run. 1 for 3 on his day. Moffat the stretch, the pitch to Kittle. The Blue Jay infield is at double play depth. Ground ball, Griffin cuts it off from going up the middle. His only play is to first, where they get Kittle by 14 steps. Walker slides into second safely, and that's going to bring up Vance Law's the last chance saloon for Chicago. Jerry Hairston moves into the on-deck circle to bat for Scott Fletcher, should Law reach. Moffat the stretch, checks Walker at second, the pitch to Vance Law. Ground ball, Alfredo Griffin. Charges hard, gloves it, throws to Upshaw, and the Blue Jays win this one by a score of 3-1. Give you the totals. For the homestanding and victorious Blue Jays, 3 runs, 8 hits, and they committed 1 error way back in the first inning. The White Sox 1 run on 7 hits, and they committed no errors. The winning pitcher is Luis Leal. Randy Moffat gets the save. Richard Dotson gets the loss. He drops to 1-3 on the season. The White Sox now are 10 wins against 8 losses. Their next game will be next week on my channel. It'll be the second and concluding game of the 2-game series here in Toronto. It will feature Floyd Bannister for the White Sox against Dave Stieb for the Blue Jays, so it's a battle of early season aces. The White Sox dealing with some rainy weather here in Toronto, so Bannister's turn comes up again for Tony La Russa before it otherwise would. All right, and that'll be game 19. Thank you for being with me. Don't forget to click to check out channel membership. Follow the link in the description for this video. Get all the info. Thank you for supporting my channel, my friends. I do appreciate it. Have a great day. So long, everybody.